Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The purpose of this video is for me to show you some quick easy meals that will save you time during the week. So I've got some lamb strips seasoned in souvlaki, Turkish bread which I've toasted and buttered, and ideally add some greens. I prefer rocket but I forgot to purchase some, so I've just got some sliced tomatoes. I have also cooked down my lamb strips in a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm deciding on my sauce of choice. So here I've got some garlic aioli, which I generally prefer 95% of the time. It goes really well with the lamb souvlaki and Turkish bread. So that's the first quick, simple, easy, tasty meal I've got for you guys. The next meal idea, so we'll just start with the ingredients. I've got some basil leaves, paprika, light thickened cream, Parmigiana cheese. You can choose your protein of choice as well. I've got prawns here and I've also got some pasta. I start off by cooking my onions in a little bit of olive oil, and then I toss in my garlic a little bit later at the end because I don't want my garlic to burn. So I've probably got 3 or 4 cloves of garlic here. I add in the rest of my seasoning with some water because I plan on cooking all of this in one pot, so tossing the pasta in, and it would absorb most of the water. I also add in my cream and some whole cherry tomatoes. If my voice sounds a little bit nasally, please excuse that. I've got some hay fever. It's September in Sydney, so it's spring. I also add in my prawns probably halfway through the pasta time because prawns don't take very long to cook. And this is what the end product looks like. You can add in your Parmigiana cheese and mix it through, but I personally prefer adding it towards the end. Aesthetically, it's just more pleasing to me and I just prefer it that way. But that's another quick, easy meal for you guys. So I've got some leftover tomato paste from my previous meal, which I will add into this dish. I've got some soy sauce and some hoisin sauce here. Got some garlic and ginger, which I've chopped. Mix it all together, and that's going to be the base of my sauce. This was like a recipe I think my partner threw together. So ingredient wise, we've got some thin egg noodles, some pork mince, loads of broccoli, and loads of cabbage. I try to squeeze in greens where I can. So I cook everything down. I think I added in a little bit of water to steam the cabbage first with the broccoli. Then I removed the broccoli, added in the pork mince, cooked that down, and then added the rest of my veggies back in, which were pre-cooked. So that's what it looks like. The sauce was a little bit thinner than what I would have liked, so I did make a cornstarch slurry to add into this. And then I also had my noodles boiling in a separate pot. Once that kind of all mingles and mixes together, I add my strained noodles to the mix. This probably isn't my favorite meal, but it was quick and easy. So I've got some grilled chicken thighs here cooking in its own fat. I only lightly seasoned it with salt. Now I started meal prepping in the morning, but then I had to duck out. By the time I came back, it was night time, so that's why the lighting has changed. I've got some teriyaki glaze here, and I've also got a salsa. So there's avocado, cherry tomatoes, lemon, onion, and salt. And I've also got some white rice cooking as well. Now I throw it all together, served on top of white rice, got some teriyaki glaze and Japanese mayo on top. And the next meal is also done in no time at all. I've got some chicken thigh cooking on the stove and no oil again. Veggie wise, I've got some chopped carrots, onions, and then I pulled out some peas from the freezer, grabbed a butter chicken sauce from my stockpile pantry, and basically cooked everything down. Chicken thighs normally stored in the freezer in my home because I pre-portion it out and chuck it in the freezer that way. It's just easier. It works for me. Once I've cooked everything down, I add in my butter chicken sauce. Nothing I make is authentic, guys. I basically just throw things together to get it done. I just want quick, easy, yummy meals. So I'm just showing you guys what I do. I sometimes have this with naan. If I don't have naan on hand, then I just have this with some white rice. Quick, easy, and easily accessible. So I filmed this one quite a while ago, but I thought I'd just chuck this clip in for my new viewers. So ingredient wise, we've got chicken, onion, garlic, full fat thickened cream, thyme leaves, Parmigiana cheese, ham and cheese tortellini, and frozen green peas. You can add in whatever veggies you like. This is just what I have on hand. So I started by cooking the chicken thigh off, cut it up into small chunks, cooking the onions, the garlic, throwing in the thyme and the thickened cream, turning it into a nice yummy sauce. I then added the peas towards the end because they don't require much cooking time. Once that sauce is done, I add in my strained tortellini, and that's what it looks like. It was so good, guys. And this next video, I mean, what kind of video would it be if I don't make fried rice? So I've got some frozen corn, frozen peas, an omelette which I've thinly sliced into egg ribbons, some prawns which I've pre-cooked, and some chicken thigh which I've also pre-cooked and diced. I used some leftover rice to cook in the pan with some peas, onions, eggs, throw all the proteins together, and this is what you end up with. Yummy, quick, easy food. This next one has beef mince, capsicum, onions, chopped carrots, tomato passata, and spaghetti. I think I had this last week, but I had to include this clip in this video because every child pretty much likes spaghetti bolognese and it's so quick and easy. So I've got my spaghetti bolognese sauce served on top of my pasta. You could also sneak in some zucchini in the pasta sauce as well if you like. This was also a clip that I filmed using ingredients from home, which I was pretty proud of, so I wanted to include it in this video as well. I've got some canned corn spears, broccoli, onions, carrot, dried shiitake mushrooms, which I rehydrated, grabbed some coconut milk from my stockpile pantry, grabbed some yellow Thai curry mix that I had in my pantry. I always have some type of curry in my pantry. I cooked some egg noodles, which I strained, and just added my curry on top. You could easily add in chicken, prawns, whatever protein you like, or keep it vegetarian as well. I was super proud of this meal because it was quick, easy, and I used ingredients from my home. So this next meal is a creamy pasta. I won't call it a carbonara or else I'll have some angry Italians in my comments. Ingredient wise, I've got bacon, mushroom, onions, garlic, thickened cream, and Parmigiana cheese. You can even add in extra protein like chicken or prawns if you like, add in whatever you want. Just a reminder, nothing I make is authentic. I've also got my pasta boiling on the side, which I have strained and plopped into my bowl. So once this sauce is all cooked together, I then spoon it on top of my pasta and lightly sprinkle Parmigiana cheese. Another quick, easy dinner is stir fries. I've got some onions, broccoli, carrot, broccoli stalks, and Chinese cabbage. Sauce-wise, Kung Pao chicken. I think I showed you guys this last week. You can use whatever sauce you like. The purpose of this video is just to show you guys that stir fries is a dinner idea that always comes up every week because it's so quick and easy. So I've cooked down my veggies and the chicken, and I simply add in the packet of sauce and I just serve this on top of some white rice. You can even serve this with some Hokkien noodles if you like as well. The next video is very similar. I've got some pork mince, Shanghai stir-fried noodles. I actually really like this sauce as well. So no, I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to sponsor me, Lee Kum Kee, hit me up in the comments. Veggie wise, I've got some frozen green beans, some onions, some carrots, which I basically cook down with the mince and then add in the sauce. And then I've got them served on top of some vermicelli noodles, but you could easily just serve this on top of rice. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Please hit the like button and I'll see you in the next one.